Hey, fuck that shit, I'm going straight for they top. Money train Glock, no, I can't be stopped. Yeah, Atlanta bitch tryna give me that mop. Sloppy top.
Yo gang, it's your boy Nathan back again with another reaction video. Today we're back reacting to Pink Floyd. This one is called Wish You Were Here, the official album. And if you can actually look at the album cover from Wish You Were Here and check out the album cover behind me, this is an album called Heroes and Villains. It is a trap album. Trap is a subgenre that's emerged from rap music, very popular now, especially around the 2017 times and to present. But yeah, Metro Boomin has obviously been inspired by this legendary album cover, Wish You Were Here, from Pink Floyd. Even if you haven't checked out Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here, I'm sure that you've come across this iconic album cover. I'm glad that Metro Boomin actually paid homage to Pink Floyd because, again, I know that we're about to get into a spectacular album. However, for what I sort of listened to, this is regarded as a classic album. So yeah, really excited to check this one out. The last reaction we done for Pink Floyd was The Dark Side of the Moon. That was about 4 weeks ago. I hope the Pink Floyd fans haven't run away. Like I did say, I was going to spin it back and definitely do a second reaction for the next project. I've noticed that there's only 5 tracks on this project and it amounts to 44 minutes, which is quite crazy. But I know from The Dark Side of the Moon that they do have particular long tracks. However, it does actually make sense with all the, you know, instruments, vocals, etc. going on. Just beautiful sounds in general. A lot of people actually did complain, not a lot, but some people did complain about me talking too much throughout The Dark Side of the Moon. And in some regards, I do understand people because, again, like that sort of music, you don't really want to be talking over. And I tried to minimize it. I tried to make it seem as if I wasn't really speaking that much. However, I got a bit of backlash in the comments, but do you know what? Sometimes I get mixed up in a bit of conflict between, I feel like there's a lot of reactors that just let the music play, upload the video, and they're not really an authentic reactor slash commentator over the music. I've always tried to be one of those creators that really give my opinion on how I feel about the music, because I be feeling like a lot of people be faking it if I'm keeping it real. And nah man, I'm not really trying to be that creator at all, so I'll try not to talk as much. However, there's no way that I can just listen to a whole album or listen song by song and not say anything about the music, because that's something I would never want to switch up. But I will try, obviously, not to talk as much as The Dark Side of the Moon reaction. But regardless, before we do get into this one though, if you are new to the channel, we're very close to 40,000 subscribers. It would mean the world if you guys could subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video. Wish You Were Here. Let's get into this reaction. Shine On You Crazy Diamond, part 1 to 5. Let's go. You don't know what to expect with Pink Floyd, I'll tell you that for sure. Will this be better than The Dark Side of the Moon? Who knows? What shall I expect? Where are we taking it, Pink Floyd? Where are we taking it? Suspense is real. Suspense is very real right now. Those little sounds in the back are amazing, those little taps. in for a masterpiece. I can feel it already, guys. I can feel it already. Fire. Wow. Their music just feels extremely cinematic. Let's wait to see it. Not in my head, but I don't really know what's really going on, but I'm a fan. So we've got part 1 or part 5 included in this one song. Some trippy type album once again. Here for it. Okay. Let's go. This is beautiful. Hey. Amazing. One thing I definitely would say is when artists don't even need to apply vocals to a track and they can just have you in a trance from the instruments, the artists playing the instruments, of course, alone, that tells you everything about their musical talent. Like, we don't need to speak on anything else. Like, they can have you in a specific zone without even saying anything. That speaks volumes, because a lot of people get on the microphone, especially in the age we're in today, and they speak a lot of rubbish, but these guys didn't even need to say anything. It doesn't even matter if they were to have any vocals on this track. This is fire regardless. You're gonna hear that a lot of times throughout this reaction. Surely some of these tracks have made their way into like some movies or some, even I would draw the line for some classic legendary movies, because these songs sound like they deserve to be. And I don't even know if I can put a specific word to it, a specific film to it, but it just belongs in something great. Or maybe because they were the ones that curated this, it just belongs in this specific album. Like maybe I'm talking too much and it just belongs here. Killing it.
Remember when you were young?
Of course.
You shone like the sun. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Now there's a look in your eyes, like black holes in the sky.
Amazing, can't lie.
You reached for the secret too soon. You cried for the moon.
I didn't want to interrupt, but even the vocals are extremely smooth.
Threatened by shadows at night.
Fire.
And exposed in the light.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. what an introduction to a project. Gotta add that one for sure. You're gonna fade this one out? Shout out Pink Floyd every single time. This one came out September the 12th, 1975. Let's see when the last one. 1973. Okay, so they followed up with this album. That is not the song we were looking for. Must have had that on shuffle. Welcome to the machine. Let's go. Track 2. Shout out to everyone with me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Phenomenal vibes so far. Off to a almost perfect start. Perfect. These guys are so creative, it's insane. Music does not have this sort of creativity anymore. Oh, what's happening?
Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. Where have you been? It's alright, we know where you've been.
Yeah, I've been.
You've been in the pipeline, filling your time. Provided with toys and scouting for boys.
Sure.
You bought a guitar to punish your mom. You didn't like school, and you know nobody's fool. So welcome to the machine.
Sorry, but I can literally picture someone just ascending and levitating throughout the clouds listening to this song. Like, you ever seen that SpongeBob meme where he's got the earphones in his ear and he's just literally levitating in the air? This is the type of vibes I'm getting. Insane, man. Insane. And this definitely fits the track title, like Welcome to the Machine. I could just picture some crazy machine like making these sorts of noises. Like, man, everything is just so, I don't know, kind of unexpected with Pink Floyd. I just love the vibe they're able to create through the instruments. It's absolutely like out of this world for sure. Again, because music isn't, we don't experience music like this anymore. Let's keep it real. place already where I belong listening to this. We've seen aliens. What's up next? What's gonna happen? Is that the Jaguar? You never know what they have a line for us at all. Like, these guys are super experimental with the sounds, man. Shout out to Pink Floyd. That was a fire track. I just enjoyed everything that was going on completely in that one. Can't lie. We're gonna move it on to Have a Cigar. Track 3. Sounds a little bit groovy. It sounds trippy as well. Is that what the audience were saying to Pink Floyd around these times?
You gotta get on without you owe it to the people. We're so happy we can hardly count.
cool as well, I ain't gonna lie.
And did we tell you the name of the game, boy? We call it riding the gravy
Let's go, Pink Floyd. Yeah, I did see a lot of people comment down below in the last one saying that I'm probably gonna prefer Wish You Were Here, and I think you may be right. Oh, we back with that, man. This is phenomenal. Wow. You know what? Sometimes you can see me. I don't know if you can see me properly, but I be two-stepping on my feet. But I feel like with natural instruments, that just encourages you to do a specific dance move or apply a certain dance move with your body, with your feet, etc. And I feel the same way about when I listen to like a lot of old school reggae, just because it's natural instruments that are being played, man. That hits different when you hear it through your speakers, through your headphones, through your earphones. And I can only imagine Pink Floyd fans can definitely relate when I say like just hearing artists actually be certified musicians and actually be reliable and amazing artists, whether it be guitarists, drums, whatever, pianoists. Like, these guys are out of it in terms of talent levels. That was another beautiful track. They haven't missed, and I think I prefer this one over the last project, just because, like, even though it's 5 tracks and it's all condensed into one, even though it may be a lot of parts, but it's just a beautiful album, man. Can't lie.
Discipline, it remains massively.
Yes, and neither would you. Derek.
This one's nearly got 1 billion streams, and I don't think I've heard it before. This one's quiet for a reason, though. Relax, Nathan. See how it plays out. You got faith in these guys. You can hear someone sniffing. I'm thinking it's myself. What they got in store for us now?
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? hotel. Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange? Did you walk on part in the war for a lead role in a cage?
Top-notch vibes all over this album so far. Crazy.
How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. And have we found the same old fears? Wish you were here.
Wow. Nah, this project here has blown me away. This is a masterpiece. The music is just beautiful. Got to. Shout out Pink Floyd every time. This has been great. Great reaction. I prefer this one over the last one. I just feel like the vibes throughout this have been great. How are they gonna end the album now? I can see that it's got the least streams, the outro, but that always says that happens with albums. Don't want to start assuming that it's gonna be the worst track or anything like that. I've got high hopes because everything's been great. Got me still under my head. Shine on You Crazy Diamond, part 6 to 9. Okay. Lastly, I want to say this before I check out of this reaction. Like, I think I may have said it with the last album, but I want to be a bit more risky with, not risky, I want to be a bit more experimental with my vinyl collection. For those that don't know, I collect vinyls. These aren't actually actual vinyls in the background. These are just posters, canvases, but I got a whole vinyl collection. Behind me, you can probably see a little player around here, but yeah, man, these are the types of albums that I need on vinyl because, bro, you put this on and just chill and zone. You be in your zone for sure. We got another 10-minute plus track. inspiration behind all the trippiness that they offer through their music. There's got to be something involved. Sorry guys, I'm back saying fire again. I can't help it, man. Okay, we picking up. Let me see if there's some focus. Not too many. Let's go. This is art in its raw form. You just don't know what to expect with Pink Floyd.
Nobody knows where you are, how near or how far. Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Oh, we back with Crazy Diamond.
Pile on many more layers, and I'll be joining you there. Shine on, you crazy diamond, and we'll bask in the shadow of yesterday's triumph. Sail on the steel breeze. Come on, you boy child, the winner and loser. Come on, you miner for truth and delusion and shine.
Yeah, I love that verse. Very powerful lyrics. Very powerful. How they gonna close this one out, bro? Now we talking. Shout out Pink Floyd. Wish You Were Here. It's been a masterpiece. Guitarist, pianoist, anyone included in creating this album have had too much fun in the process, it seems. And usually when artists be having fun, that's when they create their best music, and this is wonderful. Trippy mixed with groovy is what we call this album, and just beautiful music. That's what it equals to. They taking it back to space. We getting those kind of vibes on that for the last bit. Comment down below what the rest of their career actually looked like when they progressed after Wish You Were Here, because obviously The Dark Side of the Moon and Wish You Were Here, I'm guessing, are their most popular albums, although it says The Wall here, which has, I don't know, The Wall, this looks like another album which has plenty of tunes that went off for them. Like this Mother song has 1 billion street. Oh, not Mother, sorry, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. What did their career look like after dropping this? That's 1979. This is 1975. Seems as if they just carried on the greatness. this outro is kind of giving me like some secretive type vibes, especially this last particular bit of sound that I'm hearing. All mysterious. How we ending the album, guys? What an amazing job from Pink Floyd. Masterpiece to say the least. To say the least. Don't even tell me it can get any better than this as well. I'll be surprised if you guys tell me is it The Wall? You're telling me that's another better album. Wow. Yeah. Not even saying it, right? And then they dropped the final cut. Was that their last album? No, they still had this one, yeah. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Make sure to go check out this album if you haven't already, especially for those that, you know, subscribe to my channel for maybe rap content. This is definitely a great start to just an introduction to just checking out new music, unique sounds, something that you haven't checked out before or something that you're not used to. But regardless, we're going to talk about the album before we head out. Overall, I felt like this album was definitely a masterpiece. That's just the least I could say about this. Like, every track had depth within the amount of time that the track played out for. You're looking at the intro, Shine On You Crazy, part 1 to part 5, which was one of my favorites, definitely. But then it went on to like Welcome to the Machine, which just had another trippy vibe going on throughout that one, and it just made sense. Even the vocals alone linked back to the title. The Have a Cigar track was also fire. Wish You Were Here, you can see why that stands out as an anthem for this album. And then Shine On You Crazy Diamond was nice. They just have so much fun and have so much creativity when playing the instruments, and I just feel like everything on this album made sense. And when you look at the track lengths and you're seeing 13 minutes and 12 minutes, at times it can be overwhelming because you're thinking, what are they gonna curate for this amount of time? But they're able to just have you locked in, zoned in, and appreciate everything that's going on within the music. So once again, I want to say shout out to Pink Floyd. This is a masterpiece, definitely something I want to get on vinyl. And also this album cover, as you guys can see, I have a similar album cover behind me where Metro Boomin has found inspiration from this album here, Wish You Were Here. But this one here definitely deserves all the recognition that it has already, and deserves more, because this is definitely a truly amazing album. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys obviously enjoyed that reaction. I don't really want this Pink Floyd marathon album reaction thing that we got going on to end. So if you want me to react to some more Pink Floyd content, all you guys have to do is comment down below what you want to see next. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. It's your boy Nathan. Have a blessed night. I'm out.